If these walls could talk, man, that'd be one hell of a chat. Because then, maybe then I could find out why some of my partners had to go out like that. Now I understand that if you live by the gat, then you die by the gat. But these streets took Lee Denman and he ain't never been strapped. He was a father and a ball coach, a role model of all sorts. Now, I'm not God, but to me, that was the wrong torch to extinguish. And I'm not the one to be pointing fingers, and my record ain't the cleanest. But it doesn't really take a genius to realize that the wrong people are dying way too soon. Automatically, I think of James Johnson or Chris Kroom or Spider from Morningside. His birth name was Billy Hill. Whack 3 was Fred Nord, and Cash, that was Keon Neal. My partner Kevin Lively was born and raised in Nashville, and Metro Davidson police was the reason that he got killed. What about my cousin Keggy? Kevin Lucas wasn't ready. CC was Clarence Cunningham, and Steve Shaw, we called him Heavy. We also lost two of the best the Wood ever produced. I'm talking about the Williams brothers, Spook One and Spook Deuce. Otis and Dwight respectively. Oh, remember that time in 1992 when you protected me? We were in a G-Ride. Me, you, Dominique Marcus. IPD pulled up on us. Could have swore them bastards caught us. And me and you, we got trapped in the back. You stuck around and helped me get out of that because you knew I was strapped. You said it's nothing. That's what real homies do. Reminiscent of another fallen soldier by the name of Sean Drew. Everybody called you Smooth and you labeled me Hollywood. Funny thing is you read me better than most people probably could. And I know E.P. Slim wished that he could have told man, put your beef on hold, fam. And we would still have Jerome, J-Rock, Cole. Man, this world is oh so fucking cold. Damn. And it gives me a gut wrench in my belly when I think of 1991 when we lost Adam Vaughn, Fortenberry. A load that I was too young to carry. But I'm thankful for the small things like you're buried next to where my grandparents are buried. This life is getting real scary, and I hope that all this death before me is to prepare me for when it's my turn to be sixth friend carried. If these walls could talk, I could hear my Aunt Vanessa holler, Bill Bailey, smiling, showing dimples, looking like Shamar and Shaby. I could hear my cousin Christian argue with his brother Ricky or bag on his Uncle Fellow or laugh at our cousin Skinny. It would take me back to 90-something. Boyd Hall, TSU with Marcus Anderson. Smoke that GG forever, fool. One hell of a dude. Best Memphian I ever knew. That's why annually on August 4th, I bow my head and say a prayer for you. I put one in the air for you. Pour some liquor to the curb. Hope it washes the pain down the drain. But it doesn't work. Like May 21st, the year 2009. On that day, I lost another good friend of mine. Knew him since high school, even got in some trouble with. We all called him Slicky T, but Willie Ellington Jr. was his government. We had some good times, from flip sessions to club hopping. You used to say, where there's two wheels, there's two ways to get it popping. Rolled from Inglewood to Compton and back to the 80 Deuce. I wish you were around today. Maybe you could have saved the crew. Another one of my comrade voids, I lost one of my hometown boys. A Danville-bred hardhead by the name of Deron Boyd. Late 80s, early 90s, growing up on the East End. Man, yeah, everybody knew your brothers had hands, but you was a beast then. The E was deep then. Remember me, Corey, Dorsey, Marcus, Gerald, Troy, we all used to be friends. Used to roll together out to Fair Oaks or out north on the weekend. Sometimes post up on cars at Garfield Park outside the pool near the deep end. Now, I'm not going to pretend to be made of steel. The way I feel is sort of surreal. Why do so many near me either die or get killed? My soul needs a refill. There's only so much I can take. I'm only human, so I'm just assuming if I bend too far, I'll break. Every step I take, I feel like eggshells on my sidewalk, and listening to side talk got me thinking that some of this is my fault. Like Chris Howard, I found out late you were my own, so our only relationship was online or by phone. Whether you were in jail or at home, it still hurts like hell that you're gone since that fateful day in December when you were called to the throne. Y'all, I'm trying to hold on and somehow stay in my zone. I just wonder if the walls can really talk. Will they speak of me when I'm gone? 360 the poet. And for anybody I wasn't able to put in these stanzas, charge it to my mind and not to my heart. See y'all when we get there in a minute.